Hello and what is up? My name is Shinmentagzo and you are again here because there is a new hero in the advanced or the test server that just came out, and together we will check this new hero out. So let's go here to the hero list, scroll down for a bit, and you'll find yourself looking at LYLIA. This nobody called the FBI again. So let's take a look at what LYLIA looks like in the shop.
It's time to go to the RT show for some fun!
Well, what do we have here? Another hero with a pet. Is that a bat? And why does she look like a Sailor Moon character, Halloween version? So looking at the previous heroes Muton has released, I'm not very impressed about how she looks, the details and all, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, just look at Dyrus, right? But yeah, we got another loli here in Mobile Legends. Let's check out her skills in game. What's this? A pair of shoes following me around. They're really running out of ideas, aren't they? But hey, this is how LYLIA looks in game, and yeah, she's skipping around with that friggin' weird hairstyle. So before we go crazy from this pair of shoes that are following me around, let's check out her skills, her passive. Let's see what her skills do. So actually we're gonna start with skill 1. LYLIA's skill 1 looks like this. And what that does is it deals magic damage to enemies in the line. Yes, pretty straightforward, right? That shoe's really annoying. So on its own, it's just like a poke skill. That's all it is. But once we get to skill 2, which is this, it looks like this. Ta-da! That's your pet bat, and it's called Gloom. So if you have this Gloom laying on the ground like that, by setting it up like this, and an enemy is in the area where it's at, and then you use your skill 1, this will happen. So the Gloom that you hit with skill 1 will explode, dealing magic damage to enemies around and also slowing down their movement speed. Now, if there is a Gloom or another Gloom, like this is your skill 2, right? So you can have 5 stacks of it. So for example, you have 2 Glooms here. They can do like a chain reaction. So once this one explodes via the use of your skill 1, the explosion transfers to the closest Gloom, and then turning it into this crystal, which is her passive. So we'll talk about that right now. So every time you make your Glooms explode, like by using your skill 1, of course, they turn into a crystal. Now this crystal gives you movement speed, and it stays there for a while, for a bit. Now it says that this crystal can be upgraded. So let's try it out. You can actually upgrade it to different colors by putting a Gloom in the area. There we go. Same as exploding them or chain exploding them. You can just put them there. You don't need skill 1 when it's already a crystal. It evolves and levels up into maximum level 5 crystal. This is it. So this gives you the most speed. So yeah, for example here, right? We have an enemy here. You put down a Gloom. You make it explode in front of them with skill 1. There we go, explosion. And then you can follow that up with another explosion if you put another Gloom. There we go. And at the same time the crystal levels up, giving you more movement speed. There we go. And for the final level of it, it turns into this yellow or golden crystal. There we go. And apparently you can maintain that level by if you have enough like stacks on your Gloom. So you can just keep using it. You don't have to use your skill 1 anymore if you put down the Glooms in the area that can be reached by the crystal. So yeah, That's not really confusing, isn't it? And finally, we're gonna talk about her ultimate, which is apparently this pair of creepy shoes that are following you. So, yeah. Okay. So if you notice that pair of shoe, it's mimicking where we are going. So we're leaving marks, right? It's following us wherever we go. I definitely have not seen this from Echo from League of Legends, but okay. And if I press this ultimate, LYLIA will go back to where the shoe is currently at. There we go, like a few seconds ago, right? And then you gain a 40% movement speed, and that's it. That is it. That's what the ultimate does. Yeah, it brings you back 4 seconds ago to where that shoe was, or is, like that, and you gain movement speed. So this is really crazy, since you gain movement speed from your ultimate, and you gain movement speed from the glooms, right? Like that. So what an insane movement speed boost it would be if you can combine both, right? If you can like achieve both at the same time. So really a really speedy hero. All right, so here's another thing about the ult. Here's another thing about the ult. If you take damage, like, let's see, like for example, like this, just go back and you will regain those HP that you lost, since 4 seconds ago you did not have any damage. So let's try it one more time. So I'm gonna start walking from here, so I leave the shoes here, and we're gonna take some damage, and then I'm full HP again. Like, yeah, you reset not only your position but everything else, like your HP. Maybe you can even reset your mana. Mechanics wise, it's I don't think it's easy at all to use this hero. Like, you have to, aside from looking at your surroundings when you're fighting, you have to manage this gloom mechanics like a mini game. You want to make sure you maintain that to like a max level yellow crystal, so that you get the maximum movement speed, and then you have to aim where your enemy's at, of course, so that the explosion hits them. And then at the same time you have to watch the shoes, because if you press your ultimate, you'll be going to where the pair of shoes are. So that is a lot of things to take notice of, or like keep in mind. There's a lot of things to manage in your mind. So yeah, you might need 200 IQ for this hero, but I think it's a pretty fun hero. It's just that yeah, the level of skill that you need to be playing at on this hero is gonna be a bit higher than, for example, playing, I don't know, Layla. Yes, that was the best example, Shin. Thank you. Really speedy. Like, she doesn't have a dash, but she can run really fast. And yeah, I noticed that she only got slows on her skill. She doesn't have any kind of stun or CC. So I guess this is one of those mages where you're gonna be needing someone to stun for you or tank for you, right? Or disable people for you, which is a bad thing, to be honest. But enough about me. Let me know what you think about this new hero, LYLIA, in the advanced server. So I'm not sure when she's gonna come out, but what do you think about this new hero and her current status for now? And again, my name is Shinman Takizo. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, let's see. I thought of something here. Let's see if it works. Let me try it out while you're here. Take some damage, for example. Okay. Oh, I need to go back to base. Oh no. I need to go back to base, but for example, I can't leave the lane. I don't want it pushed. So you go back. A recall, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. What happened? What? Did I lose all the HP that I gained? What? Are you kidding me?
Come, let me show you some.